Kevin and Jacques here, San Diego's most feared vegetable bounty hunters.
You know what? There's a new bounty out.
Yeah?
It's a big one.
It's a big one?
It's a big one.
This is the Huge Harvest Hoopla. What's up first, Jacques?
I just got the first hit, and I think
There! Oh my, they're everywhere.
Oh my God, this is a big bounty.
Okay, we better get started. I'm gonna hit these Granadero plums.
Ooh.
Come to daddy. Look at this, bounty. Bounty collected.
Oh, I'm trying to get a bigger bounty, actually.
Are you? Actually, we're partners, so we're splitting everything 50-50.
Yeah, I guess that's what it says on paper.
Okay, these Granaderos though, very
Really
productive this year, very productive.
And these little Prince de Borghese,
Borghese.
looking like really solid little
Okay, look at this.
cutie tomatoes.
Look at this.
Full cluster.
Bounty collected.
Ooh.
One plant, guys, and I'm almost filled up my cup.
All right, but look at this.
take that.
That's a live one.
That's a live one right there. Look at these guys. Oh,
I think sauce is in the future.
sauce is in the present. If I don't make sauce with this in 2 minutes, these things are gonna go rotten. Would you harvest this entire bounty? There's a couple little stragglers. They're not gonna get that big.
Yeah.
I say we let these
I
ones
think they're
go.
probably not gonna go.
If you love it, let it go, as the famous band Passenger has taught us. Now, here's what I've noticed, Jacques, with the sun golds, and it's been actually really frustrating, is they explode the second I harvest them. They literally explode.
I've tried the technique of pruning them so that they stay on the thing.
Yeah.
Like on the, I can't think
Like
of the word
this,
right now.
on the vine?
Yeah.
On the stem? Yeah.
But they still split.
They still split. And it's like, why?
That's why you don't find them in the stores.
Yeah, it's
That's why
frustrating.
you have to grow them at home.
It's frustrating. The first person who guesses how many tomatoes we have by the end of this video in the comments, I will send one Birdie's bed. One of our original authentic Birdie's beds. First person to guess it.
Wow.
And you have to be close. You can be close, you don't have to get it perfectly, whatever, you get it. But go ahead and comment down below.
I think this is a new recipe over here. It's a soup on the plant.
It's called a sloppy tomato bag. Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Could you let the sun golds dry on the tomato as a sun-dried tomato, or do you have to sever it from the plant? I think you have to sever it and then let it
Because like
let
you
it
can
dry.
see the split ones are rotting, right?
Yeah.
So they have to get fully cut. See, this is a beautiful tomato right here. It's
That's
got
nice.
Some nice like ribbing.
I like that
good color.
I actually like seeing a little cracking at the top.
Yeah.
Shows me it's real. Shows me I didn't Photoshop it. This is called the story of life, right? You have a split one, you have some ripies, and then you got a couple greens. Will they ripen eventually? Yeah. So this is my way of mitigating the split, I guess. We'll see if that works.
Oh yeah, interesting. Maybe if you harvest a little earlier, they won't split.
That's my best guess.
All right.
Okay, what do you think? Should we move on to our
Have you
next
tried
bounty
these?
target?
I'm not crazy about
These guys?
it. Yeah.
No. Here's why. Because I can't tell when they're ripe.
Yeah,
I
so
can't tell when they're
pull a
ripe.
cluster out.
Unfortunately, those don't look ripe to me. Doesn't look like a bounty should be collected. But if I
Full
squeeze them,
ripe.
there's freaking full ripe.
And I had one, it was so sweet, it felt like I was eating a peach.
I'm not
It was
interested.
too sweet.
Okay, we need to bring this over to the bounty collector table.
Off to a good start, I'd
The
say.
bounty table grows. And next up in our bounty search, eggy peas.
I see them and I hear them.
I actually hear them because they know we're coming. Let's go. Let's go. Before they get too big, I'll tell you this, Jacques.
Yes.
I just found a dirty dog in here. And this guy, Jacques, this guy's a little too old.
That's a little, yeah,
It's a little too mature and a little too
big for its britches.
too big for its britches, and we all know that's true. I'm taking most of these eggplants.
A couple little baseball bats over here.
Do you have one? Oh boy.
You know, minor league.
This is my least favorite solanaceous crop that I have the most of. So we are going to be organizing a bit of a donation drive for this bounty. As you guys know, we sometimes donate our produce out. Ooh, these were hard stems.
Yeah,
Look at these sort of cream color.
Nice color.
So with eggplants, you want to harvest them when they're shiny and when the seeds are underdeveloped. You do not want to be seeing a lot of seeds on these guys.
So if they turn yellowish, that's usually overripe.
Are you serious? Look how many eggplant there are. We'll show you guys a little botanical education here. See that? You don't want seeds in your eggplant. These are actually, look at this, Jacques, they're fully developed. So these are proper seed eggplant. I mean, we could definitely save this. What you would do is typically you actually blend it.
Oh, really?
And then you filter it out.
I remember
you
seeing
filter
that.
it out. Don't really feel the need to save these eggplant seeds myself, so these are probably gonna go to the chickies. but it's time to go to the bounty table.
That's a serious bounty I think I'm gonna collect.
Let's go. Okay, on we go. The bounty continues, and I just heard a spicy, filthy whisper.
Oh, you know what? I think I hear it.
It's yelling capsaicin, capsaicin. Let's go.
Oh,
The peppers are ready to be collected.
they sure are. Quite a lot of them.
Let's tell you this. Bulgarian pepper from Jacques.
This one is a Plovdiv Kapia, and it's so heavy that it's like on the ground with peppers.
On the ground. We did not stake that one. We obviously did stake
Loaded.
the Tequila Sunrise and a Sugar Rush Peach, which I've actually eaten. The shishitos I did not stake, and I removed one of the plants already because it just got too unruly. But there's a ton of shishitos to harvest as well.
Honestly, this is the Sugar Rush Peach. Might be one of the most prolific ones. Look at.
Yeah, I've never grown a pepper at that level of Scoville units at that prolific of a rate. It's insane. Now here's the problem over
I
here.
probably just didn't get a spicy one.
These shishitos have absolutely like,
Oh my God. Dude.
this is like easily the 5th pull off of these. And it's actually kind of annoying to harvest because there's so many.
Yeah.
So I have to come through and just do this
That's what
action.
I've been doing, and then pick them off the floor.
I just pick them off the ground.
Yeah. Wow, dude, these are some beefy shishitos too.
I'm telling you, this variety, dude,
I think it's the Takara.
Takara shishito, guys, honestly, and I've never had a problem growing them, fortunately, since it's one of my favorite peppers, but the Takara has absolutely outproduced.
That's what we need.
And I'm not kidding, guys, when I say the amount I just pulled off this one plant that you just saw me do, that's the 5th time I've done this.
Yeah.
No joke. It's the 5th time I've pulled probably 40 off of the same plant. So each of these plants has been incredibly prolific. And Jacques, we didn't do any pruning, no topping, no nothing.
Nothing at all.
Perfectly
Just
fine.
put them in the ground.
Off to the bounty table. Finally putting some color on the board here. I'm very excited about the Tequila Sunrise, honestly.
They're nice snack and pepper. I just grabbed those guys. They don't even make it in the house.
We could do a quick pass of the peppers in the other bed, or we could hit the front and see if there's any magic.
A little scouting for a bounty there.
I think we should hit the front for a little bounty.
Let's hit it.
Here we are in the front. It looks like a gloomy day, but trust me when I say it's hot out here right now. It's like 86 degrees. I'm gonna hit the straws, Jacques.
Uh-huh.
And I think if you wanna play around, you might wanna hit those beans.
Why are you saying that?
Well, you didn't have a good year with beans, Jacques. And over here, I can't stop growing them. So
You know what? I'll relive the moments that I lost
we'll put you in the
by
playground over
getting
there.
the beans here.
The only problem I've had ever growing beans is if I decide to transplant and they start running out of nitrogen after the transplant. And it takes them 2 weeks to kind of get set back up.
That's right. We did that test last year.
Did that test last year, and honestly, you still can transplant, as we discussed.
Yeah.
It's just like it's more like a why.
Yeah, I guess.
Why would you when you can just put them in the ground? But it's certainly possible if you're like trying to save space and transplant into a newly turned over bed or something, you know?
Yeah.
In a bowl this small, doesn't look impressive, but pretty nice for the 7th or 8th harvest off.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
There's probably even more in there.
I'm sure there are. Okay, before we go, we need to hit the center cut squash.
Oh, this is the phoenix of the garden.
I know, this thing came back with a vengeance. So we harvested, what, 8 huge squash
Yeah, like
at a butternut level. So
Monsters.
like we harvested them at the winter level. And this time, I actually got them at the proper center cut level. So I'm happy and proud.
And the plant like basically died back entirely.
Completely died back. Look at all that.
Yeah, this is all
That
the
died
old
back. This all sprouted out
Same plant.
as if to say, I'm not ready for summer to be over.
Don't put me down.
Don't put me down. All right, back to the bounty table we go.
Let's assess. Some serious damage.
On the way back, I couldn't help but collect yet another bounty. Look at these figs. These are the yellow long neck
They're
figs
so big.
from Richard, grafting dragon fruit. This is a very special plant for me. Swing low, sweet chariots, guys. These are big, old, balls-looking figs, I have to say. 3 sloppy-looking figs. Let's hit the table. I don't know that I've ever pulled this much in one single harvest.
It's a lot.
Have you?
I have not.
Yeah, it's a lot.
This
I mean,
is
it's
definitely
too much is the thing. So what we're gonna do is we need to count, we need to decide what we're gonna keep and what we're not gonna keep. And remember, for those of you, maybe that one special person who guesses the exact amount of produce or the closest to it, on this table will get one original 6-in-1 Birdie's bed of your choosing, whatever color you want. Maybe I might throw a little special.
Bonus.
I might throw a little special sauce in
bean?
there as well. I might throw you a bean. No, I might throw you something else. So, anyways, Jacques and I have some counting to
A
do.
lot of counting.
Count in your head, otherwise I'm gonna lose it. Whew. All right, Jacques, the count is in. It's a big number,
Very big number.
epic number. You'll be seeing us donate some of this produce right now. But until next time, throw your guess in the comments. Thanks for joining us on this harvest. Grow some of your food at home. Good luck in the garden, and keep on growing.
These are good.
Take them. No, not those ones. Actually, I want those.